Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go!
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave!
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Now you see what I can do!
Careful! I have some kind of camouflage!
Here I come!
Eat this! I'll finish you here and now!
Blended blast!
By the power of water!
Dust to dust!
Into the shadows!
Piercing roll!
I'm gone!
Tiger Blade!
Here goes! Freeze Lantern! Not in your dreams! Here's a healing art!
It's over! Now Tiger Blade! Talent Sword!
Going in!
Tiger Blade!
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Right up my door!
Alright, this one's all mine!
The power
It
of
vanished
light.
again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled. I'm denied!
I'll tear you
power
apart!
of light.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! It's over! I'm not done!
Radiant look!
Severing Light! Coming! Searing Blue!
One more! Tiger Blade!
Red Rip! I can carve through all!
Here! We help!
These fists have got your name on them!
Tiger
Dust to dust! You're mine! I'll tear you apart!
Rise and ready!
Tiger Dragon Swarm!
Ready! Here, let me hold it mine! Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Here's a healing art!
I'll
I'll run you through!
This one's mine. Trigger blade.
Eat dirt!
Eat this. Mega ray.
I'll run you through!
This one's mine.
Whirlwind snap! You're mine! Super swallow dance! Ready, fly!
Not on my watch.
Eat this!
Tiger blade. Back into the fray.
Dragon Claw! Eat this! I'll run you through!
It's weakened. Tiger blade.
This ends now!
Eat this. Eagle do it. Elfin.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Here, let me help.
Look sharp! I'm on it! I'll run you through! Talon Hurricane!
Phoenix blade. Reload.
More circles?
Keep. Let's take them down.
I'll smash you!
Healing circle.
Dragon Claw! I'll tear you up!
Look sharp. That move. Tiger blade.
Here comes the big one!
Far enough. On guard.
Eat this!
Here, Tiger blade.
Take back the punch!
You could use a hand. I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the sun. No
never
way.
miss.
I'm ready to go.
The poison one!
Let me
Off
out.
like focus!
Here, let me help.
First strike! Fix it! Whirlwind snap! You're finished!
Going in.
Super swallow dance!
Confiscated.
You're all in! Dragon swarm!
Time to shine.
I'm on it!
Corruption.
Whirlwind snap! Super swallow dance!
That's my cue. Here I go.
Shut him down! Ignite!
Mega ray. Annihilation. This
Blazing
I'll tear you apart.
Your armor won't save you! Take this! Dragon
Tiger
Claw!
blade.
Eat this! I'll end you! Explosive ring! I'll tear you apart!
I'm ready.
Going far enough! It's gonna attack! It does
Right,
it!
watch out. This one's mine.
Almost! Rising Hurricane!
Here's
Demon
that
Fang! Death Blossom! Crush!
On guard.
Now! For the thrilling!
Take it down. Piercing roar. Ready. Annihilation. On guard. One
Eat
more.
this! Dragon Claw!
I don't have much
You're
left.
done!
This one's
You
mine.
picked the wrong fight! Super Swallow Dance!
Here's
You're
the
done! I'll finish you here now!
Tiger blade.
Hurricane!
Confiscated.
Rising Titan!
Let the marksman handle it. This one's mine.
Demon Fang!
I can carve through all.
What's Demon Fang!
Tiger blade.
Will this help?
That freaking does it!
Piercing healing circle.
You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one!
Going in. Glacial spear. Here's evil. On guard. Freeze laser.
Their art for interrupting.
Do it.
Swallow Dance!
Shion. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Harros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you alright with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renins?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renin supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renin lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south. South gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Get lost!
Here I...
Go! It's over! Take this! I can handle it!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Piercing roar! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Finish it!
Going in!
Heal!
One more! Redwell! Astral energy! My fists are crushing it out there!
An opponent like this, be easy.
Resonate with the earth!
Lunar corruption!
Stalagmite!
Damn it!
Stay resting. You gotta jump for cover, okay? Frozen.
Hammer!
Into the shadows.
Going in! Armor won't save you!
Tiger blade. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! A merry destruction!
There's still more to go.
Does it hurt? Resonate with the earth! Look Stalagmite!
Tiger blade!
I'm ready for the next battle. Hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Ignite!
I'll face you!
Here I come!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz. Does it hurt?
This one's mine!
Looking in!
Come on! You see this coming?
Not so fast!
No complaints from me.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! Not my lucky day, I guess. Hup! All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!